What is up, dog house? It is your boy, Tank Dog, coming at you with another video. I am so impressed with the 1440p path tracing. And this is 1440p path tracing, just with DLSS quality. Look at this. It is so much better than yesterday's 4K path tracing. Obviously, 1440p is the sweet spot, and obviously, it's a 5080. It ain't meant to play 4K path tracing. For the people who gonna say that, obviously, we know. Okay, we know. But guys, look at how smooth this is compared to yesterday. I think yesterday had like 100 and something latency, a 33.9 latency. That's doable in Cyberpunk. It's a single player game. To see how that looked is just freaking beautiful at 1440p when it's running smoother. When you can actually see like the path trace lights in 4K yesterday, because I have ×3 frame generation, which I hate frame gen. This has no frame gen whatsoever. It's just DLSS quality at 1440p, ultra settings, ultra everything, ultra. No frame gen, no frame gen, no frame gen. The only thing that I would say for the people who want a higher refresh rate, I would tell you to go and get a whole nother 1440p monitor. But if 160 is cool for you at 1440p, then by all means. At $419, this might be a little bit pricey if you're taking away the dual mode. Look at how smooth it is on her. Like, look at the latency. Look, yesterday I wasn't playing this game like this, not on the 1080p or on the 4K. 1440p is truly the sweet spot in games like this. Like, come on, man. Like, and in most games, 1440p ultra. Now that I've like played 4K and OLED, 1440p OLED, my opinion is definitely 1440p ultra is the sweet spot, or 1440p high. Basically, whatever graphics card you have, 1440p. This isn't meant to be played like it's Battlefield, like it's Call of Duty with 0.1 milliseconds of latency. Like, that's fine. Like, it's really even hard to feel the latency in a game like this. It really is hard to feel the latency in a game like this. With that being said, man, like, it's up to you whether you want to run this at 4K 160 or 1440p 160. For me, this 1440p, this is absolutely stunning. Like, because of how it looked in 1080p yesterday and then like 4K, I was worried. Like, I really was like thinking that this wasn't like a good monitor, and I'm still gonna send it back, of course, but at 1440p, this is a great monitor. Like, I'm gonna send it back, and I'm gonna go get my 1440p 240 hertz OLED back, of course. But man, maybe if I wasn't getting my OLED back, I would consider it more to keep this monitor. But I'm getting my OLED back, so there's no point in me keeping this monitor. Look at how smooth this. Look at it. Just look at it. You gotta look. You're not looking. Look. It's just beautiful. I'm just shocked. I just didn't think this monitor would be good at 1440p. I just didn't. I mean, after what it showed yesterday, like, I was really disappointed. Like, maybe the fact that it wasn't really a dual mode monitor is what I was more disappointed in. But I mean, screw that 1080p. If the game is gonna play like this at 1440p, screw that 1080p. Like, to be honest, this is still kind of a dual mode monitor. One thing that I do have to say about this monitor, when you dumb it down to 1440p, it is fuzzy on the desktop. It is a little fuzzy. You probably can't tell with the lion because it looks so great on the desktop, just on camera, I guess. But when you actually go into the settings and you're reading what everything is, and you're reading windows, you're reading settings, you're looking at icons, it is a bit fuzzy because this isn't a native 1440p monitor. So be reminded of that as well if you're gonna get this monitor and play it at 1440p, because the game, like the picture, as you guys can see, the picture looks great. It's great, but the desktop, and as far as websites and things like that, it is a bit fuzzy because it's a native 4K monitor. It's not a native 1440p monitor. So I think that's the one thing that I would say be wary of. And I mean, because other than that, I would recommend this monitor if it's just so tricky, because this is supposed to be a 4K dual mode monitor with 1080p 320 hertz 4K 160, yet the best option would be the 1440p option, and it's not even native 1440p, and it's right in between the 1080 and the I'm just glad you can even dumb it down. But who knew you'd get the best out of this monitor by dumbing it down? And I don't think it's just because of the frames. I also think dumbing it down to 1440p helped with latency as well. And frames and latency are not the same thing. You can have a high frame rate but bad latency. I think it's the latency that came down, because 50, 60, 70 latency in this game you can't feel. But yesterday I had 135 latency, I believe, in this game or something like that. That was on the video. You can feel that. If you're gonna get this monitor, play it at 1440p and 4K. Treat it like a dual hertz 4K and 1440p monitor. Even though the 1440p is a bit fuzzy, treat it like a 4K/1440p monitor. That's what I recommend, because it's 4K 160 and it's 1440p 160. But the thing is, at 1080p it can get up to 320. So at 1440p, when you guys seen, I was playing at 1440p, but I was getting frames higher than 160. So I would have to, like, I wonder if it's ghosting and how bad it is, or how bad would the artifacting be past 160 at 1440p. That's what I'm interested to find out. But like I said, I don't care to find out none of that about this monitor, strictly because I'm not keeping it. But that's this video. That's all I want to talk about, guys. I just thank you for the support once again. I'm not going to harp on it again like I did the first video. I know I'm kind of getting annoying with that, but I just want you guys to know that I am appreciative, man. Every like, every subscription, every comment, I'm appreciative. That's why I always reply to all the comments. I'm gonna forever reply to all the comments. So welcome to the doghouse. Subscribe, hit that like button, comment down below what you think about this monitor being 1440p versus the 4K/1080p that you seen yesterday. Because in my opinion, let me give it a rating right quick. My rating at 1440p for this monitor, because it's fuzzy on the desktop, 8.5 out of 10. The lack of work from my CPU, because my GPU is handling everything, versus yesterday, Jesus Christ, for Christ's sakes, 67 CPU percentage, for Christ's sakes. Keep writing, keep reading. I had to tell my CPU, keep fighting. But that is all I wanted, guys. I just wanted to show you this monitor at 1440p, because also one of my subs, Mex, had told me to. I was gonna do it, but when he demanded it sooner than what I was gonna do it, I was just like, you know what, I might as well knock it out. So this is what it was at 1440p. And also, this video showed me something else at 1440p with my graphics card. I know that the 5080 I know that graphics cards in general get better over time. This GPU really showed me something, and I can't wait to make my part 2 to my 5080 GPU video to show y'all what I'm gonna do. To show y'all, or tell y'all the next move of what I'm gonna do with this GPU. Am I gonna keep it? Am I gonna sell it? Am I gonna swap it for a 4090? Hint, hint. Or am I gonna wait for a 5080 with 24 gigs? Hint, hint. 5080 Super? Hint, hint. Or 4090? Hint, hint. Or sell it? Hint, hint. I had to add in another hint, hint, so I could throw y'all off. I holler at you guys, man. I pray that you guys have a good night, or even better, tomorrow. No matter what time you're watching this, have a blessed day. I love you. And the most important thing that I could tell you, besides praying, please, people, use your turn signals. Dog out.